Hello, this is Linda Benn. Welcome to my meditation. Thanks for joining me. Make sure that you're in a comfortable seated or lying down position, and you will be guided on this meditation. For more meditations, you can visit my website at lindabenn.com. That's LINDABENN. Namaste. Recording. Welcome everyone. I am so excited to be sharing this new moon meditation, May 22nd. A really powerful time. Yesterday a portal opened and we've got 24 hours to 36 hours of this powerful energy just flowing through our body. And so it's perfect that it coincides with this new moon, because any energy around the new moon is all about new beginnings, and it's also about really focusing on our intentions, our goals, what we choose to bring into our life, what we choose to attract into our life. And so the new moon time is actually early hours in the morning at 3:38 a.m. But 8 hours each side of that is really powerful, though you do have 24 hours, but the 8 hours is really powerful. So that's what we're moving into right now. And so what I'm going to do is start you into a relaxation meditation where I really just want to get you grounded and just get the energy flowing through your body so you can open up all your energy centers through your body, get those creative juices flowing so that you can actually really get specific about your goals. I won't go into too much details about the whole goal setting, the SMART goals and the create goals, though I'll just touch on that. But let's get grounded first of all, and making sure that both your feet are on the ground and connecting to the earth. And take a deep breath in. And just sitting comfortably, and send a grounding cord down from the base of your spine all the way into the earth, all the way through the layers of the earth, connecting with the core of the earth, the central sun, and wrap your grounding cord around the core of the earth, making sure that you're ultra grounded. Now with your feet, you've got these little spinning chakras at the soles of your feet. And so send roots down into the earth from the soles of your feet, going all the way down into the earth. And have your roots spread out, like really just spread so it wraps around the core of the earth. You can also go all the way through to the other side of the planet, and then wrap around the planet and just feel the energy from Mother Earth, and just bring up that beautiful unconditional love of planet Earth energy. Suck it up like you're sucking up liquid in a straw. So bring up that earth energy up through the roots to your feet, bringing that earth energy up through your legs, to your thighs, connecting with your hips, and now send that earth energy back down your grounding cord. So this is going to be this ever flowing of energy, the earth energy coming up and then going back down your grounding cord. Just keep that cycle flowing. So you're feeling ultra grounded and breathing and releasing. Just take a deep breath in expanding your belly, expanding your diaphragm, and slowly breathe out, just connecting with your body, feeling your body coming into your body, breathing and just feeling the air in your chest expanding through your diaphragm, connecting with your body. Let go of any tension or stress or any niggles of pain that you may be feeling in your body. Just let it all go down your grounding cord. Breathing and releasing. Now open up the top of your head. This is the crown chakra. And just connect to the purest source, God energy that's available to us. And just bring that pure white God source energy all the way down through your crown chakra, which is the top of your head. And we're just going to illuminate each of these energy centers all the way through our body. So opening up your crown and feeling the connection to source, to receive their guidance, receive this pure energy, this guidance as it flows down through your body. Feel the light beams just pouring unconditional love surrounding you. Bring this beautiful white light down and illuminating and opening up your third eye in between your eyebrows. This activates our imagination so that when we write out our goals, our imagination is expanded, our awareness is expanded, and we're actually really getting creative and expansive in our goals on what we want and what we choose to attract into our life. So just open up your third eye. Now bring this white light down to your throat, opening up your throat so when you talk about your goal, you actually feel excited and so excited to talk about it now that you have it, now that you've achieved it. And just feel the sound of how you're expressing now that you've achieved your goal and what you're saying to others. Opening up your throat. Now bringing that pure source, white light energy down to your heart chakra. Feeling the love and the gratitude as your heart just expands, feeling fulfilled now that you've achieved your goal, living your goal, opening up your heart to receive more love, feeling the love from all the light beings around you. Your whole God team is around you. Just expand your heart so you feel the love all around you and feel the love for yourself. And now coming down to your solar plexus, which is where your diaphragm is. This is all about you standing in your power and knowing you are more powerful than anything else, and just really opening and expanding your solar plexus, this energy center, and just opening up and releasing anything where you've felt disempowered or given your power away to anyone else. Just release that down your grounding cord and keep opening up this energy center, which is the third chakra. expanding, really feeling your power. Good. Now moving down to our navel, our sacral chakra, opening up to our creativity so we can create our goal and manifest exactly what we choose to bring into our life, what we choose to attract into our life, because we deserve it. And feeling your creativity expand, lining up all your chakras as the energy just flows through your body. Your whole body is all lit up. Coming down to your base chakra. This is all about your grounding, feeling secure in the world. So really grounding yourself to receive it and manifest it in this reality. And then send that pure white light all the way down, connecting to Mother Earth. Beautiful. And just feel your whole body just expansive and filled with love and light. Good. So what I'm going to do is just take you on your timeline. So the timeline is just a line. So we've got the now, and then our past can either be behind you or in front of you or to your left or to your right. So just determine where your past is and then where your future is, and it creates a line. Because what we're going to do is float up above our timeline. So just imagine that line, our timeline. And in the actual workshop, we'll go into this in more detail. So don't worry if you don't see a line or you can't imagine it. Just trust and just go, okay, I'm just going to float up into the air and just pretend or imagine that there is a line where you can see your past and you can see your future. So just rise up in the air all the way up above the stream of time. So your timeline actually looks smaller when you're looking down, and float all the way out along your timeline into the future above the date 1 year from now, which is the May the 22nd, 2021. And so you're above that date in the future. And now just drop down, looking through your own eyes. What do you notice? What are you doing? And just take a mental note, just see what you're doing, what you're feeling, notice any emotions that are there. How are things going? What are you looking at? May 22nd, 2021, 12 months from now. Take a look around. What is happening 1 year in the future? What do you see? What do you hear? So now just quickly write down what you were doing 1 year in the future. And we're going to just quickly write down, and then we'll put it together into specific goals. So write down your feelings, your emotions. What are you thinking? What do you see, taste, smell? What's happening? So just write down as much as you can Notice any vivid images or feelings. Just be honest with yourself. You may have noticed things you did not like. So how would you like to change it now that you can create what you would like? Or create the things that you want. So write that down. So just write down what you've noticed, what's happening. So now close your eyes again and float up. You're still above your timeline. So just float back up above your timeline and now come back and stop at 6 months from now. So the 6 months from now is November the 22nd, 2020. And now float down inside that date and have a look around. What are you doing 6 months in the future? What are your expectations 6 months in the future? And write down everything. 6 months. Your thoughts, feelings, events, emotions. What are you doing? What are you thinking? Write it all down. 6 months. November the 22nd, 2020. Where are you? What are you doing? What are you looking at? Again, remember, you're the creator. So allow those creative juices to flow. Write down everything. Good. And so now just close your eyes again, and we're going to float back up to our timeline, above our timeline, and come back towards now and just stop at 3 months. And again, the same process, drop down into 3 months. 3 months is the 22nd of August, 2020. What are you doing? What are you noticing? What emotions are you feeling? What are you thinking? What do you see? What's happening? So write down as much as you can. 3 months. 22nd of August, 2020. Write down as much as you can. Good. And now let's just come back up along your timeline to 1 month. So we're going out to the 22nd of June, 2020 in 1 month's time. So the next new moon is on the 21st of June. So what are you doing in 1 month's time? And just drop down, write down everything. 1 month from now. Write down as much as you can. And now come back to now, dropping back down into now. And looking at what you've written down, I know we've done this very quickly, And I apologize, and I'm happy to have a chat to you if you need more assistance after. Just look at the areas, and we're going to write out specific goals. So the areas to think about is, money and abundance, or fame, which is your reputation or branding, if you've got a business, love, relationships, partnerships, or your creativity. What do you want to create? This also includes children and childlike qualities. So have a think about what you want to create or do with kids. And also travel. So just these are just some ideas to think about. So are you traveling? Are you going on a holiday? Who is around you? Also, what about your career? Are you looking for a job or your business? Also, your family. This includes your physical health, any weight goals, your spiritual health, your mental health, and any wisdom or mentors or guides that you'd like to bring into your life. Just have a think about that. So the way we're going to write these goals out, you can either write it out as, I'm so thankful and grateful now that, and write out the goal, or you, with those specific dates, you can actually write out the goal. It is now the 22nd of November 2020, and I am, or I have, and then write out your specific goal. And what's the end step? So what we're going to do is go through another closed eye exercise and place these goals. We'll just maybe just do one or two and place it on your timeline in the future. So I'll give you a moment to write out your goals, and also think about why I want this goal. So write that down. So looking at what you have written down, and why do you want this? Now this process is, that goes into a lot more detail, and we make sure that the goal is, clear, realistic, ecological. It is time-based. So this is where the date is really important, and towards what you want, and also the end step. So what is the actual evidence that you need to see, hear, or feel in order to believe that you've got this goal? So that's the end step. So think about that. So if it's a health goal, and you're writing out, it is now the 22nd of November 2020, and I am looking in the mirror at my beautiful, toned, fit, strong body and see muscle definition and tonality, and my clothes, you know, fit, and I feel energized and vibrant and healthy and strong. And so that's the end step. You're actually physically looking at yourself in the mirror, and you just love your body and you love being fit and healthy. So that's an example. So what is your end step for any of those goals that you wrote down? Something you want to do or something you can do? And also make sure it's realistic, you know, that it's achievable in the time frame. If you've got any questions, just raise your hand. And happy to answer any questions for you. Just checking in, are you all good? Well, unmute.
Yep.
Yep, awesome. Stephen, are you good?
Yep, really good. I'm enjoying it.
Excellent, excellent. So have you got some written out goals, Bruce?
Yes.
Oops, unmute.
Mute.
Okay, there we go.
Yep, there we go. Yes.
Awesome.
Going really well. Thanks, Linda.
Excellent. You're keeping up okay? Are you ready for the next process? Gary?
Yes, thanks.
Okay, beautiful. So let's pick 2 goals, and actually just what are the 2 dates, just so we're all in sync.
November 22 and May 22, is that right?
So 6 months and 1 year. Are you all happy to do 6 months and 1 year?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. So you can write it out. It is now, and then write out both of those dates. And now I'll just mute you all and we'll go through the next process. Okay, 2 seconds. So now that you've got all that written down, and just imagine stepping inside the end step, the evidence procedure, which you know that when that happens, you have your goal. and this is just in your imagination. So just imagine stepping inside of that goal. So you're looking through your own eyes, hearing the sounds around you, feeling the feelings as if it were happening right now. And as you are right there inside of that goal, so just feel what you're feeling. You can also adjust the qualities, the sound, the what you're feeling, what you're noticing. You can adjust the color, the brightness. Is it speedy or is it slow? Black or white or color? Just adjust like you're adjusting it like on a TV knob, the old TVs where you had to make the manual adjustments. So just get a really clear picture of this goal. This is the end step. Then what we are going to do is imagine stepping out of the picture, leaving your body in the picture like a snapshot photo of you obtaining that goal. Now, this is called disassociation, and this is really important in terms of the goal setting process, but most people remain associated to their goals. And the problem with that is that you can fool your unconscious mind thinking you already have got it. But in that case, that's just causes delusion. So when you're gripping and holding on to something, it's you're in desperation, and so you need to let it go so that you can just allow the universe to bring it in to you. And so what's important is that once we step inside the goal, we've written to make it the most real and the most compelling, that we step back out of it, but we leave our body in it. So we ourselves in the picture. So we disassociate from it because that's the image we take, and we put that in our future time stream. And what that creates is like a rubber band effect. And then the tension of that goal and the now in the present will snap you towards that goal and really make it happen. So once you've stepped outside that goal, imagine taking that picture in your hands or your mind's eye and raising up in the air above now. And just imagine you go all the way up with this picture, your photo of you already achieved this goal. And we're going to now go out on our timeline. So once you've imagined that you're then going out with this picture in your hands and floating out to 1 year in the future, which is the 22nd of May, 2020. So, and you can see your timeline down below and it's stretched out. You're going out 12 months in the future. Just imagine it with the past stretching off in one direction and the future in another. Then you are going to energize this picture with 3 breaths. Now, you're all muted, so just take a big breath in. And now just go ha into this picture. And we're going to energize this picture with 3 ha breaths, because this is our life force energy that we are giving this picture and our goals. So take another deep breath in and blow into this picture, because the breath represents life and we're energizing this picture. Okay, and again, inhale and Blow all your life force energy into this picture. Now you'll take this picture above the stream of time and just imagine zooming out above the stream of time until you find yourself right above the 22nd of May 2021, where you said the event would happen, at which point I will ask you to drop the picture down into the stream of time below, and you will notice that it takes its place right on the date that you said it would happen. And then you will turn and look towards now, and you will notice that everything that had to happen to lead up to that event will rapidly shift to support it in the stream of time. And then you will turn and look off into the future, and you will notice that the future changes as well. So in fact, any event you put out there will be a cause set in motion that can't help but change for the events in the future. Awesome. So let that lock in. And now come back above your timeline, and we're going to stop, and we're going to energize the next picture of 6 months. So what did you write down for your 6 months, which is the 22nd of November 2020? So it is now November 22nd, 2020, and I am, or I have, and what's your end step? So write that down. And we're going to go through the same process, really getting a vivid picture of this goal. Turning up the volume, turning up the color, make it as real as possible. So if it's a still picture and you want movement, or you want speed, or you can slow it down or really speed it up, or adjust the color, adjust the brightness. Is it panoramic or is it still? Just make it as real as possible. Is there any sounds happening? So adjust the volume, turn them up or turn them down, and notice the feelings in your body. And notice the specific location of the feeling, or a size, or a shape, or intensity, or a vibration. 6 months from now. So turn the feelings up in your body, just like you do on your TV. So now go ahead and step out of that picture, but leave your body in the picture, or a snapshot of you attaining that goal. So now it's time to take that picture in your hands or mind's eye and just go ahead and rise all the way up in the air, all the way with your picture above the stream of time. So when you look down on now, what looks small and insignificant down below, with the past in one direction and the future in another. Now we're going to energize this picture with 3 breaths. And as you energize the picture, we're going to breathe together. So now inhale and ha into your picture. And again, and another deep breath in. Add all your energy, life force into this picture. And blow it into your picture. You're energizing this picture. So everything that needs to occur will be energized into this picture. Now just go ahead and float rapidly and consciously all the way out into the future until you arrive at the date you set out in the future, and trust your unconscious mind to have you there now. And when you are ready, go ahead and drop the picture down into the stream of time below right now. Drop it down so you feel it click into place right there, 22nd of November 2020. Notice it takes place there right in your timeline where you said it would occur, as if your word were law in the universe. And now turn and look back into the past, and as you do, you notice that everything that had to happen to lead up to the undeniable occurrence of that event is rapidly shifting to support in the stream of time in the unconscious level. And now turn and look off into the future. And as you do, you notice the future is changing as well. It's becoming brighter, more brilliant, more aligned. This one event is a cause set in motion. It's changed your entire future, the stream of time. Perhaps not just your stream of time, but the time stream for generations to come. Leaving all of that out there, knowing it's yours. Just come all the way back to now, and all the way back to the room, and all the way back to your body. Feeling huge accomplishment, those 2 goals that you've put out into your future timeline. Take a deep breath in. I'm just going to unmute you. And Arusha, if you can unmute yourself. So how'd we go? Please share. Stephen?
Yes, great. It's good to put things into perspective and see stepping stones like that.
Cool. So you got a couple of really exciting goals.
And even when I wrote things down before that little session, with the way you were speaking and articulating stuff, it even opened my mind up a little bit more to other things.
Awesome.
Yeah. So thank you.
Awesome. So I held you accountable.
Absolutely, you did.
Do you want to email your goal so I can hold you accountable, and I'll check in?
Sure.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
And I'm happy to keep you all accountable. So in regards to your goals, and then we can set up a time to chat and how I can support you to, actually achieve it. So email, write down my email. It's linda@lindabenn.com. Someone's got a puppy dog in the back.
No, that's me. Sorry.
Mary?
Come here. Oh no, he's barking at. There's no one there.
Okay. So write down my email, and then send me your goals, unless you'd like to share your goals here on the call. Varusha, how did you go?
Yeah, really good. Something that stood out for me was that things just seem more achievable now. And it's 1 or 2 projects that I've been procrastinating with and trying to get off the ground for a little while. And once I went through that process, that visualizing and breaking it down and looking at it in stages, and it's something I've done before. I know I can do it. Yeah, and I feel quite energized. I guess it's to do with the process you took us through, but also the moon and everything that's happening. But I feel like super motivated to get cracking, so that does happen in that 6 months or that 1 year time frame.
Woohoo! How
Wow.
exciting! Urusha, can you email me what your goal is? And I'm happy
sure.
to support you in achieving it and keeping you accountable and checking in how it's all going. So, because
What was your email again, sorry?
is my name, so it's Linda, Linda at lindabenn.com.
Okay, I couldn't hear it because Murphy was barking.
Don't worry. So email me your goal, and then I'm happy to support you all. And Gary, how did you go?
Yeah, I could just, it was very good. I echo what Barusha said, virtually word for word, really. Really good. Made things a lot clearer, and really enjoyed it.
Excellent. So you got a couple of goals written down?
I have,
Yep. Fantastic. And you can keep adding to this list. So and put your list up on, the fridge or the wall or your mirror, and keep looking at each of your goals. Mary, how did you go?
Yeah, really good. We actually had a team meeting at work yesterday, and our team leader told us we have a permanent position coming up, and that's something I've always wanted. And I thought, well, this is just, it's a sign. Well
manifested. Awesome.
So, I've got to get ready to apply for that so that when it comes, I'm not frazzled and, have it all ready to go.
Yep. Awesome. So that little process that we went through, with the grounding and also stepping into your power is really important. And I encourage you to just keep calling in, the light beings, your God team, whoever you talk to, and call them in to keep just bringing that energy through, so you feel it flowing through your body, and just clearing any heavy or dense energy out of your space. And then that just helps you to really step into your power to achieve anything.
Yeah.
It's like nothing is limited. We're multidimensional, unlimited beings. So it's really stepping into your power and believing that. Excellent. So please, send me your goals and email those to me. We'll set up a time to chat, and I'm happy to support you to achieve that, cheer you on. It's great to actually have, a little cheering squad to cheer you on through achieving that, because the more energy that you put into it and the more you talk about it, and what I can do when I know specifically what the goal is, then I can actually add more specifics to it and ask more questions, that will actually get more creative juices flowing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so, and also make a note on June the 21st, if you'd like to do the full workshop. That's on a Sunday. It's a vision board workshop. It's either in person or online. And so we'll be going through a lot of other different, similar processes, but more in depth. And then also creating a vision board, because when you can create a vision board and actually find the pictures to put on your board of each of your goals for all those different areas, whether it's relationships or career, your money, your mentors, your health, all those different areas, you can find pictures for all of that, and then you're looking at it on a daily basis, and this makes it more powerful because you're looking at it and just giving gratitude every day. The more you've got that visual, and this is working on your brain, rewiring your brain, getting those neurological networks firing. The more times that you look at those pictures, it's actually firing and wiring inside your brain so that you can actually achieve that goal even faster because you've got a visual of it. So the process that we quickly went through tonight was, you know, quite a visual process, though we can actually go deeper. So this is where I'm happy to go through that with you next month if you'd like to join me. But in the meantime, send me your goals, and love to have a chat and keep you accountable to achieve those goals. So happy new moon, everyone.
Thanks, Linda. Thanks for sharing.
Linda.
Yeah, my pleasure. Any questions, just let me know.